Dan here, and today I'm going to show you how to go from this saggy mess to this not so saggy mess. And it's only going to cost you about, I don't know, $12, $13 to do it, providing you have your hacksaw already. If you don't, then you might need to pick up a hacksaw or go to your neighbor's house and take theirs, but give it back. People are armed these days and they're crazy. Let's get to it. Okay, so actually working backwards in this video, I'm showing you the inside of my Jeep, and that's the roof, that's the soft top. And if you look right here, you have this white PVC pipe, that's a connector. You have white pipe going through this insulation all the way to this pipe right here. Quit looking up my nose, weirdos. I know, I probably got to trim a nose hair or 3. Anyways, so I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is, exactly what you need to get, and exactly where you can get it. So this is actually a layout of everything that you need, and starting from left to right, we start right here. This is a 2-inch T, right? This was started out as a T. It's 1/2 inch reduced on top, and it's 2 inches. Okay, so cut it in half. It doesn't have to be exact, but cut it in half. 2-inch T. All right, so it's a 2-inch by 1/2 inch reducer. So if you look it up, it's 2-inch by 2-inch by 1/2 inch T. Okay, you're going to get 2 of these, and you're going to pretty much cut it in half. It doesn't have to be exact. You're going to get insulation for like your air conditioning, your outside air conditioner unit, and you want it to be the smaller diameter here so it fits kind of snug on your 1/2 inch pipe right here. This is 1/2 inch pipe. So if you look at this exactly, this is upside down, but it's 7/8 ID by 1/2 inch, meaning it's 1/2 inch thick right here, and the inside here is 7/8. And when you look at that 7/8 and you line up a 1/2 inch pipe, it's pretty darn close. Doesn't have to be super snug. Okay, and then you get yourself a 5-foot length of 1/2 inch PVC pipe. Now I used schedule 40, which means it's a little bit thicker here. You don't have to use schedule 40. If you can find it a little bit thinner, a little bit cheaper, that's fine too. It just makes the bend a little bit easier. But you definitely want to use 1/2 inch. You definitely want to use 1/2 inch because you have to bend this to put it up into the roof to get the arch that you saw in the picture. All right, so you got 2 of these 2-inch by 2-inch by 1/2 inch reducer tees. You got 1 length that you're going to cut the size of this 7/8 ID by, or I'm sorry, yeah, 7/8 ID by 1/2 inch, whatever OD right here, insulation for copper pipe for your air conditioner. So 2 of those, 1 length of this, about, I think they come 4 or 5 foot long, and then a 5-foot length of 1/2 inch PVC pipe. You're going to need a hacksaw, and all you're going to do, stand this up and carefully cut this down in half. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, just close. You're going to do that twice. Okay, these end up being the right size. You got the roll bar padding, then that's what you need. You see, that's like perfect. It doesn't have to be exact, like I said. If you can't get it on, then you might need to cut just a little bit more out. But the bar, the pipe that goes across the roof from connection to connection is going to be pushing hard against this, pushing it against the roll pad. Okay, put this on one end. You're going to put this on the other end. Before you do that, slide this on. You can seal it with the sticky tape that they come with. Peel off the cellophane, stick it together, slide this over your pipe, just like you saw. And then with that on this side and that on that side, pushing up to make an arch, put it on your roof. The length of the pipe to go across for my Jeep Wrangler 2006, which is going to be 97 to 2006, Jeep Wrangler TJ, the length of this pipe is 45 inches. All right, it's subject to change from model to model and subject to change depending on the amount of thickness of the pad that you have. I don't have anything fancy, so it's probably going to be about the same. If I were you, I would suggest you start off with about 49 inches, put it together, and see if you can get the arch and I'll set the camera up so you can see how I put it together, but you actually put one end on proper and one end toward the back of the bar, and then get your arch and slide it forward. I'll show you that. I ended up being at 45 inches for this pipe. So let me see if I can get the camera set up, and I'll show you guys how I put it in. So put your reducer on. Go ahead and slide your insulation on. Co-worker's leaving. All right? And then put this one on the other side. And just make sure that they're both going the same way. That's it. That's how you do it. So you're looking at 45 inches across, and then add your reducers. Put your insulation on, and that way the roof isn't hitting the PVC pipe. It helps deaden it. Now, if you want, at this point, once you have it all sized and everything's good, take it back apart and go ahead and spray your white ends here. Go ahead and spray them black if you want, or gray, or whatever color your interior is, so it doesn't show out, you know what I mean? All right, this is not the easiest thing to film by yourself, but if you watch the end here, you just go ahead and push it up against your roll pad, okay? Just make sure it's nice and tight, and it's not gonna be easy to just bow this up and get this on. So you might have to come back a little bit, get it on, and then slide it forward, and there you go. That's how it connects. It just sits like that. And then, like I said, you could paint these black. Move this around if you need to. But you can paint these black or gray or whatever your interior roll padding is. And there you go. It's a subtle arch, but it does the job. It's not super noticeable. But there you go. If you have a problem with it sagging in the back, you could do the same thing. Do one more back here. So that probably just saved you guys a crap load of money. Crap load. And yeah, so I hope that helps and takes a little bit of stress off of your Jeep experience. It really sucks when you have that water pooled up there and you forget, and you go to get into your Jeep, especially if you have the doors off, or if you have soft doors, like half doors on, and like as soon as you wiggle the Jeep a little bit, and the water comes pouring in on you and on your clothes and stuff like that. So this solves that problem. Like I said, less than 15 bucks. I bought everything at Lowe's in Pooler, Georgia. So you can look online and purchase it there. You can find those 2-inch by 2-inch by 1/2-inch tees online. Just do a search on Google and they'll come up, because they did for me, but they actually were at Lowe's. I did not find them at Ace, and I did not find them at Home Depot. I'm not saying they don't have them, but I did not find them in my area there, only at Lowe's. All right, so everything was purchased at Lowe's, and I don't even think it cost me 12 bucks for everything. I honestly don't think so. But I hope that helps you guys out, and hey, cheap hair don't care. I'll see you guys on the next one.